Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Donna from Tarot. We're going to take a quick look at what's going on, do a quick read for you all, and at the very end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we're going to do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, yada, yada, yada. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear, and if any sign keeps popping up, I will point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. I think that's it. If you like it, hit like, I guess. So let's roll. I'm toying with the idea of doing 3-minute Thursdays, but I don't know. We'll see how much energy I have. Healing Light Tarot. So we're going to do a tarot spread right off the bat with the Healing Light Tarot, which is somewhere. Here it is. All right, this one. This one I like. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the other. This is what the Queen of Wands looks like. That's the card, and that looks like a spider to me. Not a fan of spiders. All right, you know what, Cancer, I think you've gotten this one before. You've gotten this spread before, so what's going on? All right, it says, get your shit together. It's a 6-card spread done with the Healing Light Tarot. I think some of these are reversed, and this is not one that I try to read reversed, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is. Jesus. Every pet I have is making noise. Good Lord. All right, so we'll just read it reverse too. All right, let's do it that way too. All right, so 6-card spread. It's called Get Your Shit Together. See what you need to hear. So are you walking away from someone or something not emotionally fulfilling? Walking away disappointed? It's like you're no longer focusing on what went wrong. You're coming out of hermit mode. You're ready for a new chapter in your life. But you're having restraint at the same time. And you have the Empress card, which is the card of healing and growing, and well, that's actually a star card too. But and you have the Nine of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck, that's the card of being single and having it all, and you don't really need anything. So let's see what's going on now. Why do you feel out of sorts? Because you probably felt like you had to walk away from someone or something. And it could be a job, it could be a relationship, something, could be friendships, something that you just did not feel emotionally fulfilled. You weren't happy. What your ego is sabotaging now. And your ego is sabotaging your ability to not focus on, because you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups in reversed for me would be not focusing on, or no longer focusing on what went wrong. No longer in the pity party, but what your ego is sabotaging is keeping you from that, being able to not focus on what, so actually it's like your ego is kind of trying to flip the card back upright. Root of the fear, coming out of hermit mode, you're afraid to put yourself out there. So do you have a fear of putting yourself out there? Reality check. What's real? Well, this is a new chapter in your life. That's what's real. I mean, you could, it's a new start in some way, shape, or form. Could be a job. Could be a relationship. First steps to getting on track. Or you could have just moved. First steps to getting on track. So this is the Strength card. And you got 2 8s here. I just noticed that. And technically 2 9s. But the Strength card is the 8th card in the Major Arcana. So first steps to getting on track is to realize that you have the strength, the inner strength to do it. You have the ability to maintain control over things, and to stay in control. How to ask for help. Be loving and nurturing, and be open to people. Be willing to, let things grow. But on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. That's the card of not needing anyone and having everything you need, and having, you know, everything's good. You're good. You're not codependent. You're not needy. You know. All right. So let's see. We're gonna move these up and see what else we have for you all. What else? Oh, and this is a 30-sided die. I got it in a bag of die, and there's actually one that's 100. Look, it's 100 side, and it came in this bag with this creepy looking eye on it. But yeah, 30-sided die. All right, so that'll choose from 22 tarot decks and 8 oracle decks. Number 2 is the Steampunk deck. This is actually one that, where is it? Steampunk. This is one, if you were looking to purchase a tarot deck, this is one that I reviewed in the playlist called Random, in case you want to see if it's, you know, worth the money or whatever. All right. So, you get, what's the next spread? Relationship problems. It's another 6-card spread. Done with the Steampunk Tarot. All right, and these have already been shuffled, actually. All right, so 6-card spread. So here's a big, well, there's opening up the communication and cutting through the bullshit. There's new communication. 8 of Pentacles, either focusing on work or putting work into something. 6 of Wands, success, also having all eyes on you. 6 of Swords, 2 cards of success, actually. 6 of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. The Star card is kind of like the Empress, but it's healing and growing. And then the 10 of Wands, feeling burdened. And on the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. That's, you know, being willing to. That's easy for me to say, right? During Mercury retrograde. So being willing to take a risk, a leap of faith. I really like this one because this one doesn't show the person stepping off a ledge into the canyon or whatever. So this is a much more optimistic Fool card. But the Fool is, you know, being willing to take a risk. Look, the 9 of Pentacles is underneath that one too. All right, so let's see what it says. The problem. Communication or lack of communication, or needing to communicate, needing to cut through bullshit. How you contributed. Okay, so this might be calling out a Cancer out there that spent more time working, you know, or putting themselves into the work than their relationship, because they have the 8 of Pentacles, spending all your time at work. How they contributed, 6 of Wands, wanting to maybe be arrogant or successful, or always try to win, always try to be the winner, or just wanting to have all kinds of, you know, lots of eyes on them, maybe wanting to be in the spotlight, you know, have everybody looking at them, lots of attention. What you can do to fix it. 6 of Swords, move on to calmer waters. What will make it worse? I don't know how the Star card is what will make it worse? I don't know if anything at this point, my nose itches, sorry. I don't know if anything will actually make things worse at this point, because whatever this relationship situation is must be bad for already at its lowest point. For the Star card to be what would make it worse, because the Star doesn't make anything bad. If anything, it's a card having to do with healing and growing. So I feel like nothing would make it worse. I mean, to heal, if you heal, then you may not get back together with the person. Ideal outcome, 10 of Wands. Now, that would be the card of being willing to carry the burden. I'm going to get clarification on that. Ideal outcome is a 10 of Wands. Is that like being willing to do the work? You know, here's the 8 of Pentacles, the card of work. 10 of Wands is card of burden. Being able to carry that burden, being willing to do the work, do the hard work. So clarifying, 10 of Pentacles, or yeah, ooh, damn. 10 of Pentacles is a card of, and that's the ideal outcome, having it all. This is clarifying the 10 of Wands. It's 2 10s, that 10s are endings and beginnings. This clarified the 10 of Wands. So the ideal outcome is this. You know, stable home life, you know, happy wife, happy life, that kind of thing. Having lots of money. Now, this, when I first looked at this, I thought it was a girl that was looking at, she was counting money while they're off by themselves, but she's not counting money. She's looking at their cards. And it looks like she's looking at a tarot card. So she might, this might be like a high priestess, or I don't know, you know, it's what it looks like. So she's looking at their cards. Can you see that? Right there. I know my nails are short. It's because of this, which is clearly out of tune. All right, so we're at 10:30. What else do we have for you all? And did anything repeat yet? Not yet. Well, other than the, and that's, okay, so that's a Virgo card. 9 of Pentacles, because that was underneath the Fool card, right? And we did see that, yeah. So it did repeat in that respect. 4 is the Good Tarot. Oh, I haven't used this one in a minute. I love this deck. Where is it? It is so pretty. All right, so this card, or yeah, this deck, we're going to use this one to do reconciliation spread. All right, so if there's a Cancer out there that would like to reconcile or is hoping for reconciliation with somebody, let's do this one. Page of Air, which is like Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so could be spying right now. All right, so 5 card spread done with the Good Tarot. All right, that's like 9 of Air is like 9 of Swords. Strength card again, so that's a Leo card. So you or your person could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo. Star repeated again, so that's Aquarius. 6 of Fire is like 6 of Wands, that's Leo again. All right. Did we have 4 Swords earlier? I don't think we did. And the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So a lot of passion between you and this person. There's that. A lot of passion. So the past of the relationship, this is losing sleep. So this, in the past, there's been losing sleep, stressed out over something. The present, holding back, not, I guess maybe not talking, not taking action. Strength card is just kind of a card of holding back, trying to be strong. What you should do, 6 of Fire, that's 6 of Wands. Put yourself out there in the spotlight, maybe. What you should not do, now see, Messenger of Air is like Page of Swords. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways you could see the Messenger of Air or Page of Swords as what you should not do. You should not probably spy on this person or gossip or be childish with your communication, immature, act immature, say, you know, biting, cutting things. So don't be immature with your communication, and probably don't even spy on them. Just let it go. Oh, it's a 5 card spread, so we don't even need this one. So I don't know why, and other than 4 of Air signifying that you may be on a break from someone. So we'll put that back because we didn't actually need that. The future of this relationship is healing and growing. Healing and growing together or apart. Clarification. But see, the Star card is always a great card. It's that's the Star cards I would almost want to say is the best card in the deck. The Star and the Sun are like, you can't ever see them as bad. They're just, when something says, what is the negative of this, or what's the, what is the dark side of this, or, what was the other thing, we should not do, or what was that, it said, what will make it worse. You cannot really see the Sun or the Star as a bad card. They're just not, they're such positive cards. So, the future of the relationship, I mean, some way, shape, or form, it's going to be positive, because healing and growing and being in the spotlight and shining and glowing up and all that, and being happy, that's like the future. But it says of this relationship. So maybe you are to reconcile with someone. Yeah, point it out. Okay, so Leo, Aquarius, And I said, what was it? 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. That's Virgo. You have Pisces energy over here. The Hermit card, that's a Virgo card. I think I said Strength card twice, right? Okay, I did, right? Yep. Okay, and then Empress is like Taurus or Libra. All right, so we're at 15 minutes, so let's do 6 cards known as Destiny. And I don't know if this has helped in any way, shape, or form or not, but communication. What was it? The problem for this one, the relationship problems, lack of communication. It says you maybe threw yourself into your work or work too much. They may have been more interested in getting attention, attention seeking, and to fix it, move on to calmer waters. You know, it's funny. They always call it move on to calmer waters, even though it's the 6 of Swords, and usually if you were to use that expression, you would think that it would have something to do with cups. All right, so let's see. Just go along with it. They are in the closet. Pay attention to the sign from the universe. Find money. They want you to make the first move and apply for the job. It's set now. Fear of failure is a stumbling block, but it's in reverse. So maybe fear of failure is no longer a concern. If you are dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, they may be focused on the money and seeing you as wish fulfillment. They might also be drinking. Taurus wants to work together with you on this. They feel left out in the cold. The Gemini is kind of cold. And they're focusing on what went wrong. They're kind of chilly right now. The Cancer has a lot of passion for you. In fact, they might be they might be obsessively thinking about sex. So there's that. You have the Knight of Wands and the Devil card. So I don't think, I mean, or they could be out, like, you know, just trying to have a casual thing with, hopefully not, right? Hopefully not with anybody. But anyway, so we'll just skip that. You get the Knight of Wands and the Devil. I don't know. If you're dealing with a fellow Cancer, they might be kind of promiscuous, kind of horny. All right, so maybe it's just a sex thing to them. If you're dealing with a Leo, they want to come rushing in to talk to you, but at the same time, they're putting themselves out there as single. They're acting single. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I think they're horny and they're just kind of looking things over, trying to figure out whether or not it's worth it. Yeah, maybe they're just trying to see if they're trying to figure out if it's worth it. If you're dealing with a Libra, they got a lot of passion for you and they want to commit to you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I think they have trust issues. They're still willing to be in it, but they're kind of weighing their options right now. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, wow, 2 10s. Whew. They are feeling burdened by this and done. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they want to argue with you and focus on self-love. Okay? Maybe they're just mad at you and blaming you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I think they're going to offer an apology. They want to, work things out and even things out. They want to make things right. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they're focusing on their own stability, but they're going to reach out to you. They're going to speak. They're going to say something. And here is somebody offering you honest, true love. Like, this is real, honest, real, true love. It's not fake. It's not a show. It's real love. All right, Cancer, if this has resonated or helped in any way, shape, or form, feel free to hit the like button. And we are doing Leo next. All right, love you guys. Thank you.